Hey everybody, so today's hike we are heading into those mountains. So we're going to take you along for our adventure today. There's a lot of cool geology, lots of fossils around here. There's archaeological sites and cool plants and stuff we've been learning about. So lots to check out. So come along and come on a little adventure with us at Paradise on Pennies here today. These plants are called desert roux or turpentine bush. Some of them have little purple flowers on them, as you can see. They smell amazing. It's like a citrus sage kind of smell, and it's really, really strong. So very cool, and all over this landscape for sure. This might look like flat land, but as I'm approaching, I see it's not. It is a massive, massive wash that we have to cross to get over there to get into those mountains. You can't see all the washes and canyons until you get up on them, and then you realize there's a lot more land to cross. So, pretty cool though. I'm sure it's full of all kinds of fun rocks and fossils I can dig around for, but I'm going up into those mountains, so I'll be at the source. That might be even cooler. There they all are down there. I better head down myself. Okay. Looks like here, some sort of hole. That's possibly a coyote den. So we heard them singing us to sleep last night, so they're around. And now I finally made it in the wash myself. So now you can see, if you're not familiar with a wash, it's probably not something that, like, if you're on the East Coast, you're too familiar with. Definitely a big desert feature. So you'll have these huge expanses of rocks, but yeah, like bushes and stuff grow on them too. I watch my step around here, particularly around bushes, because there are rattlesnakes here, and apparently there are sidewinders in this area. A lot of the rattlesnakes that we've seen usually go into bushes like this to hide. So what we do is when we walk, just kind of try to not, I can see this one's clear, but try not to do things like put your foot, right in the bush or something. You're just like, there's room over here. I don't have to risk irritating a snake. I don't want a grumpy snake mad at me. So now it's time to go up. It's morning, but that sun is already kicking. That is not a rock, and that's a cow pie. So that's probably what's changing the landscape a bit. And there's a lot of this kind of yellowish grass growing here. There might have been more trees here in the past. This stuff gets in the shoes, and it's itchy. It's really irritating, actually. Oh, these grasses. Desert marigolds. Those are so pretty, and they are everywhere out here. There's also another interesting thing is, looks like some sort of caterpillar infestation. I don't know if those are gypsy moths. I'm familiar with gypsy moths, at least from the East Coast, and I don't remember how far they go, but look what they did to this bush. It's like dying. So I don't know that they're supposed to be here. So I think they're destroying this bush. So looks pretty bad. And they're on, like, I think almost every bush out here. Been walking around and finding them everywhere. So some sort of infestation, I think, here. There's this path here we're following, if you can see it on the ground, and it goes whoop, right into the bushes, and there's lots of them out here. So probably like a ground squirrel or something is just burrowing into the bushes. You can see there's another little trail there. Getting a little closer to our mountain now, but still a ways to go, and I think there's a lot more land in between here than it looks. We've been walking for a while and we're still that far away. This is like really expansive. And looks like we're going down into another big wash. We will have to go down again to go back up. So globe mallows. Let's go see the globe mallows. Globe mallows are a favorite desert wildflower. If you don't know what they are, I'll show you one. All right, let's see a globe mallow. Beautiful, beautiful globe mallow. Gotta go down to the ground. Here we go, guys. That is a globe mallow. Hopefully you can see it good. Black brush. Going to the mountain, see what we can find. There's what the boys do. They do probably about 20 times as much mileage as we do because they like to chase things. There's another hole. Oh. Hey boys, what are you doing? You're gonna wear yourselves out too quick. Stop chasing bunnies. Or squirrels, probably. Come on, kiddos. Let's go. And another wash. Can you imagine when we were back there, the view? You couldn't see any of these. So this makes the walk a lot longer. All these extra ups and downs all over here. But you can't see it from a distance. So. And he looks like he has something in his shoe.
I didn't take my own advice and wear my gaiters. Now I got pokies.
Yeah, yeah. He did a video on wearing gaiters is better for keeping pokies on your shoes. So
sharp grass out of your shoes.
And you might not think it's a big deal, but oops, I almost fell. But yeah, out here, it is a huge deal. It drives you crazy, and it's really hard to walk, and it actually just keeps poking at your foot.
Everything's pokey.
So definitely in the desert, consider gaiters for that. They're not marketed as for desert, but that's our new use for them. So maybe I'll link that video here, and you guys can watch that advice if you're planning on hiking in deserts or grasslands, because this grass is here. See this limestone? It's like really rough stuff. It hurts when we're climbing up it, and we have to sometimes like really hang on a steep slope, but it's like super grippy. Like I could put my foot here and just like hang on a slope because it's so jaggedy. But this stuff's super fossiliferous, full of fossils. So I'll show you when I find one that I think is really cool. The bushes out here are nice to take a break in, even though the dogs, they're hot, but they still resist taking a break, huh, buddy? You happy? Kuwani's always hungry, so we bring him snacks. We have some off-brand Cheerios today. He likes them. Are they good, buddy? Does that give you a motivation?
Little baby boy. He's a good boy.
All right. He'll do anything for food. You want one more? Oh, there you go. No.
Let's not eat them all. We got ways to go still. There you go, brother.
The dogs found some good little holes in the wash here. There we go. Nice place to cool off.
Good boys.
Ooh, there's some pretty blooming flowers in the desert. Purple sage. I really like this stuff. And we are getting a little closer. The mountain is coming into sight. But we're going to go way up, somewhere up in there. As we get closer, we'll see. And I'm hoping when we get up in there, way up in there, that there's some more shade from the canyon, which it looks like there's a lot. So I'm excited about that. But now we're in this kind of narrow sort of wash. Yeah, it's pretty narrow. The bushes are kind of a pain to get through. And now we got to walk across all these big boulders. And you want to see how good Kluwani dog heals? Actually, both the boys. Kluwani dog became a really good healer on hikes. Normally he does it mostly on the way back. Sometimes he likes to lead, but as you can see, he's a good trail dog for us. Anyway, I'm gonna fall down, so. There's some coral, fossil coral there. What'd you find? Ooh, obsidian. In a land of limestone. Obsidian. Alright, well now we gotta figure out how to get out of this deep wash we're in.
Got ourselves into a pickle.
Gotta dig ourselves out. This limestone around here is full of fossils, so oops. Let's see if I can. Right there's one. You can see it. That is a coral, and this is all coral as well. So this stuff is full of all kinds of fossils from an ancient sea. That whole mountainside, probably tons of them. Here's another fossil coral. Oh. This is steep and loose. Sketchy. I'm gonna get up to that cave over there. It's a lot easier from down there. But check out the cool, well, they're behind there. There's cool folds and the rocks, and we have come all this way. We came from way down there in the valley. As you can see, I'm up here on my own, and I took kind of a dumb way. These rocks suck to walk on. Really loose, big boulders. And it's actually really steep up here, so I have to work my way back down. This is, I guess, what you get when you explore, but sometimes it doesn't really pan out the way you thought it would. And, oh my gosh, and hopefully there's no snakies up here that... Oh. And my legs are exhausted from all the uphill. So, but this is super cool in here, as you can see. Probably a good spot to live, I think. Here, I'll zoom in. I think up there, it's probably gonna be too far for today because we don't have a pack with stuff in it, but maybe next time we'll go check that one out. That looks like a pretty good home. So I'm curious, but see how far we make it today. Okay, so this is our first small little cove that we got to. From a distance it was just a small thing. Couldn't tell how deep it was, but here we go. A little cove up here. Good place to take a break.
Home sweet home.
And it was a little steep up there, so I got the shaky legs.
Need to take a break, bud.
This is the view. It's a pretty sweet view from up here in the little cave home.
All these rocks are nice and cold.
There's Kauai. Kauai. Let's go get, come on, let's go. Let's go in the cave. Come on. Hi, Ohana. You relaxing, buddy?
Need some water? Here's some water, Choo-Choo.
This is nice.
Like more Cheerios?
Oh, a place to sit my butt down. Okay. This is smooth enough to see.
I know. Look at this fossil I found already.
Ooh, let me see.
Look at that big boy.
Oh, nice. Crinoid? Oh, I can't quite. Oh. Let's see. Look at that. Yeah. Look at
At least
that.
there was some sort of life here.
There was
It's like it's in the ground, yeah.
There's life.
Some shells.
Yeah.
That's cool.
There was life here millions of
Yeah,
years
some-
ago.
Yeah.
And then there was life here thousands of years ago, just like us, people living here.
And now we're here.
And then there was nuclear fallout from west in Nevada.
Oops.
That's modern humans.
scrambled over to this cool little like side cave, I guess, parallel to our original cave. This one's nice and flat, but it gets a little bit of sunshine. Like if you slept here, it'd be awesome. You get the sunshine in the morning, you get that view. It'd be sweet.
There's a really strong echo in here. It's like you can whisper and there's an echo. It was creeping me out. I thought there were voices. So yeah, he said it's parallel, but you can see it is not. It's sketchy, and the dogs are not going over there. Hannah, come. We're not going that way. You're staying with me.
The dogs have to follow me everywhere.
They're kind of daredevils, so we gotta watch them. So, Clue is being a good boy. There's the valley way down there. We've come so far. And here's our Kooky taking a break. It was so hot down there, and it is literally cold up here in this cave. It's a crazy contrast. So like, just going down into the sun a little bit. It's really hot today, but man, up here, this is awesome. It's like nice and comfortable. And like I said, I'm actually chilly now. So, I don't know. Now we gotta try to work our way down the cliff. Okay, this part's a little sketchy for the bipedal ones. The dogs seem to have no problem, but not so much us. This is why I crab crawl down the side of the mountain. I don't know if you can see my legs are all... These bushes, they like kill my legs. Super scratchy, but it's too hot out here today. And I found a fossil. Where is it? Oh, there. Isn't that cool? That's a cool. So I'm finding fossils while I'm hanging on the side of this talus slope and trying to crab crawl down it. That's a little sketchy. Huh. What is that? Oh, that's a balloon. Hey. It looks like a happy birthday balloon, I think.
Yep.
All the way in the middle of nowhere.
Happy birthday, desert.
Ah. All right. Well, we just left our stuff and we scrambled up. Where's it at? Up there. On the side of that cliff. There are some caves. I can't really find it right now, but it should be back in there. And it didn't, I mean, we just wanted to check it out, but it turns out it's super cool. There was charcoal in there, and there were like some bones, and there was flakes of obsidian and stuff. And yeah, so somebody's been up there a long time ago, probably. And yeah, so that I think closes us up for the day, though. We were already on our way back, and we're all pretty tired from today's hike, but pretty successful, pretty cool hike. We found all kinds of cool stuff. I think it's a success. We found an actual...
It's always good when you wear the border collie out.
We found an actual site up there and somebody's been living in it. I don't know, I mean, it's probably thousands of years ago, so it's pretty cool. I think that here in the desert, things just kind of stick around for a while.
Yeah.
So, anyway, another successful day in the life of us here. So, that's our day in the life. You can tell I'm getting tired, so we're going to walk back and prop our feet up and take our stinky socks off, so.
Definitely.
Bye, guys.